Hello, I'm Rick Bayshard, and thank you for visiting my channel. Now the Christmas holiday is over, upon us is now the New Year's Eve, and a common thing we all do at the New Year, it seems, is to make a resolution. Maybe I'm going to lose some weight, or try to go to the gym more, or be a nicer person, and we're resolving to do something. But A Course in Miracles, in chapter, I have it here in front of me, chapter 15, has a line in it, and it says that the resolution that we might want to consider is make this year different by making it all the same. And what that means is we want to go forward into 2024. And even though in form, it might be a crazy year, all kinds of things could happen, we want to have an attitude of what happens in 2024 with the same underlying perception that it's okay. That no matter what goes on is not good or bad. It's simply an opportunity for us to either stay stuck or to grow. And to be aware of that is very helpful, and it's a way of us to make it all the same, because if something that seems to happen to us that appears to be bad, well, if we're looking at that with the right teacher within, we'll realize that nothing bad is happening. Now, part of this comes from, in the laws of chaos, there's a principle called the hierarchy of illusions. And what the hierarchy of illusions says, that in this illusionary world, things are different. Some people are more important, some people are more special, some people are, they look different, things are different in this world based on this illusionary experience we have. And an ego perspective of that is that, we will give things more importance, when in the end there's nothing is more important than the other thing, or nothing is more serious than the other thing. But we don't know that. And so, the Course provides us through its teachings that in an illusionary world, well, everything's the same. But since we are embedded so much as identifying with the body, it doesn't appear to be that way. But we have the ability to go within and to look at the world with the Holy Spirit, or with Jesus, instead of looking at the world from an ego perspective. And when we do that, we'll see that all the things that happen here, no matter what they are, is an opportunity for us to grow and to begin to chip away at this, thinking that this world is our home. And so, you want to have a resolution where every day no matter what happens, if someone in a relationship steps away from you, yes, it's going to bother you. But in the end, it's one of those opportunities to say, what can I learn from this? If someone comes into your life and opposite of that, and it feels good, well, if we're studying the Course and the psychology of the Course, part of the reason why it feels good is because, our ego needs are being met. But being aware of that, we won't give that any more power than we would give the power to somebody who's stepping away from us. Now, of course, we're going to have our psychological and emotional reactions to it, but the way we'll make it the same is we'll see it as another opportunity, regardless of what it might look like in form. Now, I get that, it's a difficult thing to do. But again, if we're going to accept that the world is an illusionary experience, then 0 times 0 is 0. And the world that we live in, or seem to live in and experience, is more about, an ego dynamic that keeps us stuck. And so we want to resolve that no matter what happens here, okay, we can make it all the same, in the sense that we have the ability to identify with the Holy Spirit or love within us and look at what happens outside the world, and even though we might have our reactions to it, recognize it as just another experience within this illusion that causes us to at least question and wonder and say why. And it's in doing that brings us back to the memory of who we are. So we don't want to give, again, situations in this world more power than they have. And I've used this example before, a plane crash with 200 people is more serious than one with 10 people. And in this level, that's true. But on another level, nobody died, right? I mean, the world isn't our home. The world's an illusion. And we can now see both crashes, so to speak, probably a poor analogy, as the same, even though we might take one more seriously. And that's what the Course is asking us to do. Don't take the world too seriously. Constantly see it with the teacher of love. Because if we see the world with the teacher of the ego within us, then it's just going to keep us stuck. It's going to cause so much pain. We're going to try to manage it, and it doesn't work that way. So the resolution we want to consider having this year is make this year different than any other year that we've had. Make every relationship the same. Make every day the same. Make every moment. Even though in form they might not look the same. They're all still an opportunity in this illusionary experience to keep us stuck or bring us home. But we have the power to choose the right teacher to bring us home. That's our choice. And that's really the great news in all of that. So anyway, I wish everybody a wonderful 2024. Do your best to keep it the same. And if you liked the video, please feel free to hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to doing more videos for you in 2024. And I'll do my best that they're not all the same, at least in form, but the content will probably always be the same. Thank you very much.